face off was really Ronald Reagan.
And when Kenny's not a penny in the van, or the parties, and you big guy.
I mean, seriously, I mean, a lot of people thought he was the devil.
That dude, he gets in there, the trouble gets get back to control in there, the country's going down for 2 years. They want to take and then I just keep your cars like this. Do you know that would have put out, and but you said that there were a few months that would have put out a few 100,000 units with all the supplies around here would have been down. And he said that there were about 6 to 7 more people out there, and bringing more people out there. And then after that, give it about 3 or 4 years, you're going to have the federal government have to go into court because it's the same thing as AT&T, and you cannot have just one car company. That would have been the antitrust law in the United States. They would have had to break it up like they did AT&T.
Well, the main thing, another thing is, you know, they're supposed to be building jobs.
They're not.
They close the companies down.
How can you say you're building jobs and you doing anything? If you take every goddamn person that's in a fucking country, as a company, you buy and you send them overseas, and then the fucking thing goes bankrupt. And you walk out of there with millions of dollars, and you tell me how in the fuck somebody to invest in this not supposed to get anything in the bankruptcy, keep walking out with these jobs, millions of dollars.
Exactly.
And how in the hell can you say you get people jobs and you send everything overseas, and it's every damn country who's managed on bankrupt? It's a little bit weird that many companies that he's been involved with and shit, there's a whole damn list of all of them bankrupt. Now that's a little bit strange to me.
It's a little bit strange to everybody. It brings up a good point.
Every fucking company he's been connected with, and there was 3 or 4 of them left on sound financial ground when he invested it. Within 5 years they would have bankrupt. Now that's a little bit strange to me.
What about Obama's pipeline through Texas and Nebraska and all that?
He couldn't get it because of the environmental. That was the main thing. It wasn't that he didn't want to provide jobs, it wasn't doing that, it's the environmental regulations.
People didn't want to go through their property.
They didn't want to go through their property, plus the environment and the regulations of the economy.
Didn't want to get oil in the water just in case something popped off. That's some shit.
And they were fucking crap. There was some other things that there was they had an agenda thing that was on Saturday night. And do you know that the Republican Party, if they get in control, you've got legislation that's going to give corporations and people that's making high income tax breaks?
Yeah. Yeah, it's bullshit.
Now, and let me ask you another question. Why should you give an oil that's making billions of dollars a year tax subsidy? That's what your federal government's doing right now with the oil companies. They give them from a tax break, and yet they're making millions of dollars a year.
I know. Yep.
You shouldn't be giving anybody who's got a goddamn profit a fucking tax break. Unless it's for the family and for the men. You know, unless it's for family members and stuff like that. You should get a goddamn tax break when the fucking taxes are making goddamn money.
Right.
And that's where all the money's going to. The goddamn people that's struggling can't even get a fucking loan, can't get any goddamn help. The goddamn fucking blowing corporations with millions of billions of dollars are getting fucking goddamn subsidies, tax breaks, and every goddamn thing else. It's not fucking right. And it's all created by, and you know this little debacle we had in 2008 when all this shit, housing went down the drain?
Yeah.
You know what's behind that? Do a little bit of research to find out in this 2000 and 2003. The Republican Party, which had control at the time, went through there and took off a lot of the regulations that they fucking, the regulations that was on the books in the 30s. They said they were outdated, they said they weren't any good anymore, they took them off the books. Then these goddamn people in these companies and they said, well, the same thing we were doing back in the 30s, and that's part of the reason why we had to be tested. And a lot of these laws, they put back in effect again, and the president that put back in effect again, were laws that they had back in the 30s, the goddamn Republicans got to off the books.
Bullshit. It's definitely some bullshit.
And I can't go with any fucking goddamn party that's going to go there and lie on their fucking ass to the American people, or a candidate that every goddamn time he goes to a place, There's one view, and then 2 days later, he's got a total 360 degree view on it.
He's famous for that too.
And then he turns around and he enacts a program in his own state and says it's a penalty. But yet when they do the same damn program in the federal government, it's a tax. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
His is not a tax on the people.
Nope.
It's a penalty. But yet the government did it. The same program he had, but yet it's a tax. Now can you figure that one out?
Nope. Politicians, you know, that's all they're about. We're all crooked.
They were willing to put millions of people and bring in into millions of and a couple million people out of work. And you don't ever hear about Obama and the shit he saved the jobs that he saved out here and also the car industry and the other shit that was through the goddamn stimulus and shit. You don't hear about people who put the book on roads and shit like that. You don't hear none of that.
Nope.
At all. You don't hear about none of that. But I still can't believe that he put that fucking law in effect and he even voted for it. And then he turns around and says it's a penalty in one state, but yet the federal government does it and it's a tax. Can you explain that? Same program, same benefit, same program, same exact thing, but yet it's a penalty in his state. But yet the federal government does it, it's a tax.
I don't know what kind of sense that makes. Fucking politicians. Well, that was fun.